Welcome to Althea Reads. We're going to read a story and have questions at the end. Miles Morales' Spider-Man Through a Hero's Eyes, written by Deneen Myler. This is Miles Morales. He lives in a Brooklyn neighborhood full of one of his favorite things, art. Miles loves to draw in his free time, but he doesn't have much of that these days. That's because Miles has a secret. Miles is Spider-Man. Nearly every evening, when the sun sinks down and the city lights start twinkling, Miles swings across the skyline. When he isn't too busy stopping the baddies of New York, Spider-Man loves to visit a collection of murals in a quiet corner of Brooklyn. One night, he sees someone painting a new mural. It's beautiful, full of color and life. As Miles admires the mural, he recognizes the artist. It's Mr. Artie. He gets his haircut at the same barber shop Miles does. Mr. Artie is mostly quiet at the shop. He never mentions he knows how to paint. Miles hasn't told anyone he's Spider-Man either, but he's never considered that other people may have secrets too. The next Thursday afternoon, Miles walks through Cut's swag shop door to the welcoming chorus. His barber, Cuts, snaps a fresh towel across his chair. Getting a cut from the Cuts makes Miles feel like he's sitting on a throne. "Hey, Miles," Cuts yells. Miles catches Mr. Artie's eye in the mirror and nods hello, but Mr. Artie ignores him. Mr. Artie hardly ever talks in the barber shop. Miles listens to the familiar sounds of loud opinions and even louder laughter drifting through the shop. Cut's swag shop is where he gets his best lessons on how to be. Cuts points to a poster and tells Miles, "I took the kids to the museum to see the new Biscuit exhibit. Those crowns in his paintings are tight, but I don't know about those skeleton heads he painted all over his art," says Black. "All you need to know is that Biscuit is the man," says Cuts. "Biscuit is okay, but he's no Romir Beardan," says Mojo. Suddenly, Mr. Artie speaks. "Art is more than pretty pictures. It's a celebration of culture and life and the artists who make it. Barely anyone knows that Biscuit has Puerto Ricano running in his veins. My Mimi taught me that same thing. Biscuit is one of my favorite artists," Miles says proudly. Before long, the whole shop is buzzing with small facts and big truths about Puerto Rican culture. Puerto Rico has some of the most beautiful beaches you have ever seen, someone exclaims. Outside of Puerto Rico, you won't find better mofongo than right here in Brooklyn. You better ask somebody, another says boldly. Look around you. Puerto Rico is everywhere, someone adds. Miles' mom is Puerto-Rican, and she taught him all about her culture, his culture, but never heard anyone talk about Puerto Rico and the art the way Mr. Artie does. When Cuts finishes the last swipe of Mike's hair, Miles hands the barber a $10 bill and follows Mr. Artie out of the shop. "Hey, Mr. Artie," yells Miles. "You know a lot about art. Are you an artist?" Miles asks. Mr. Artie grunts and walks faster. So Miles speeds up too. "I'm half Puerto Rican like Biscuit, and I'd like to draw. I want to be an artist someday." Mr. Artie sizes up Miles like he's seeing him for the first time. "Well, loving art is a good thing," Mr. Artie says, slowing his pace. "What do you like about it?" They talk about art as they walk, and Mr. Artie offers Miles some advice. "You should always be paying attention. A true artist knows that everywhere you go, there's always something to learn." But Miles isn't listening anymore. His spider sense is going wild. "Look out!" Miles shouts. Three thieves, known as the Enforcers, run past Miles and Mr. Artie. Miles makes sure Mr. Artie's okay while quickly saying, "I'm sorry, Mr. Artie. I have homework." The thieves are fast, but there's no match for Spider-Man. He quickly catches the criminals, but by the time he hands them over to the police, Mr. Artie is long gone. Miles can't help but to wonder, how can he learn more about art if he's so busy being Spider-Man? After he disappeared in the middle of his last conversation, Miles has trouble getting Mr. Artie to open up to him again. He tells his parents about Mr. Artie and asks for advice. "I want to learn more about art from a real artist, but he won't talk to me anymore." His Mimi says maybe find something else he enjoys that he's more open to talking about. "Like what?" Miles asks. "I know you'll think of something clever," she says. Over the next few haircut Thursdays, Miles tries to get Mr. Artie to talk to him. Finally, he figures out how to put that spark in Mr. Artie's eyes again. "Mr. Artie, do you know how to dance bamba?" Miles asks. "Do I know bamba?" Mr. Artie says sarcastically. "You should see my moves at the class I go to in Williamsburg." Miles challenges Mr. Artie. "Oh yeah, I bet your moves aren't as good as mine." "Come see for yourself. I go on Tuesday evenings," Mr. Artie says. The next Tuesday, with Mimi by his side, Miles and Mr. Artie dance the rhythm of the drums with Master Bomberos. Mr. Artie smiles the entire time. After Bamba class, Mr. Artie takes them to his favorite restaurant. Soon Miles is hunched over a huge plate of mofongo with pork, the national Puerto Rican dish, and a favorite from Artie's childhood, and Miles's own. It's sweet, savory, and warm, and tastes like home. "You're right. This is the best mofongo ever," Miles says between bites. "Watch it, kiddo," Mimi jokes. Later that night, when Miles is patrolling as Spider-Man, he swings through the city with the beat of the maracas from the dance class echoing in his ears. Miles and Mr. Artie become good friends and go on lots of adventures around Brooklyn. Art is life, and there is life all around Brooklyn, Mr. Artie says. It's important we celebrate all the colors and the spaces it brightens while we can. "What if you don't know how?" Miles asks. "What if you're not sure where your place is?" "Everyone has something to give," Mr. Artie says. "You just have to figure out what that looks like for you. In fact, I want to show you something." Mr. Artie brings Miles to a mural. "This is my favorite mural," Miles begins. "It reminds me of all the things Mimi says about her life. as a kid back in Puerto Rico. I'm a Puerto Ricano and an artist. It is my calling, and I carry it in my heart. Mr. Artie has tears in his eyes. This is what I wanted to show you. He points at the artist's signature. Miles realizes his calling is to use his powers to make the world a better place. Thank you for being my friend, Miles says warmly. No, Miles. Thank you for being mine, said Mr. Artie. Mr. Artie hands Miles a paintbrush. Show me what you can do, he says. Miles hesitates. He's never shared his art with anyone before, but Mr. Artie has taught him that being who he is, even if he's still figuring that out, means honoring his talents, all of them. Mr. Artie smiles. I'm going to call this one Through Miles's Eyes. Let's paint what moves us. Later that week, Spiderman comes across Mr. Artie again, showing their art to his friends. He wouldn't be Mr. Artie without being an artist. And Miles wouldn't be Miles without being Spider-Man. Like Puerto Rico, like Brooklyn, Miles must hold Spider-Man in his heart always. Read, imagine, and grow, one page at a time. Like, share, and subscribe.